The 48 Rishon elements shown as T and V groups above, these 24 prime and flavored plus the generic ones shown above, are represented graphically below. And here are the 48 represented graphically here below. The V and anti-V images are represented as cones in the top half of the graphics. That means the top half of the graphics, these cones, are always the V and anti-V. So all the cones in the top half of the graphics are always V and anti-V images, whereas the T and anti-T images are represented as cones in the bottom half of the graphics. So these in the bottom half are T and anti-T's. And you can see there's 3 images in each of the graphics. I imagine the graphics below before referencing the paper, matter, space, and Rishons to develop the articulation above. The graphics in the first and third row, this first and third row, are generic Rishon elements. Those are the elements that are up above here. So the first and third row, with the tan reverse images always represented by the right cone in the semicircle. So that means that if this is a T, then this is an anti-V. Or in this case, if this is an anti-T, then this right cone has to be a V. So the tan reverse cone, which in the case of the generic Rishons gives the color, in this graphic is always represented by the cone on the right side. If we go down here, we can see that we have a purple V, and so we have an orange T, which is a tan reverse T, giving us the color. So just as above, the color was always given by the tan reversed image in the generic Rishons. The graphics in the second and fourth row, are prime and flavored Rishon elements, with the white pairs and chromodynamically combining colored pairs included in the semicircles. So you can see here's a semicircle. We have the chromodynamically combining pairs and the white pairs. And here we have the same, chromodynamically combining pairs and the white pairs included in the semicircle. The rightmost of a pair of these elements is a prime. These elements is a prime element. So this rightmost here is a prime element, as you see the color being given by the chi, the singlet. And down here, the color being given by a V singlet. And the leftmost is a flavored element. And we can see that then the chromodynamically combining pairs in the semicircle are here for the flavored elements. And here on the bottom, the leftmost giving you the chromodynamically combining colored pairs. And so there we have the 48 graphics, including the 2 rows of generic Rishon elements and the 2 rows of prime and flavored elements.